Hello, ladies. This is another edition of Dear Younger Mom. It's our mom mentoring for intentional parenting, get towards raising godly children. My name is Olihe, and today we are going to be focusing on the positives of no. So I am just this month of March hosting a women's Bible study where we have been talking about the positive power and the great gains of no. You know how no sometimes connotes negativity, but there's so much that's positive about it. And, there's a lot of benefit to no. And so I just wanted to share with us today, a couple of thoughts on how that can be beneficial in parenting too. You know how our kids can be. At whatever stage, they will come up with just about anything and they will ask for just about anything. They would ask for ice cream for breakfast if you let them. So sometimes, and I would say maybe a lot of times, we really have to say no. Okay? I remember a few years ago, my kids had a friend, they were playing with a friend in the house. I will call him X. And as they were playing, I can't remember the context of their conversation, but it was something they were intending to ask about. And, and they turned around and said to him, X, your mom is fine with anything. What they were actually saying was that the mom usually would say yes to just about any request that he makes. And of course, they know that they have to think things through before they come to me because I just don't say yes to any request. Okay? It has to be something that is aligned with godly principles. It has to be something where I have made a judgment call that is not harmful for them. And so I am so glad I'm not that mom who the kids can describe as the mom that says yes to anything. No. So what are we saying about saying no? Even God says no to us. Why? Because no can be protective. It is protective. So there are two thoughts. You say no to them because you can see that what they're asking for, that there is harm in it. If a child wants to go play, outside and it's close to the road, you're saying, no, you can't go play outside there because, a car could hit you. Or if you are not, you're engaged and you can't watch them, you're like, okay, you can't go out now. But later in the evening, we can go and you can play when I can watch you because maybe the environment is not safe. Okay? And secondly, no sets boundaries. Boundaries in terms of expectations of behavior. Because you say no to things that you don't want them to engage in. You don't want the kids using curse words or abusive words. You don't want them doing things that are wrong. You don't want them staying up all night watching TV or playing video games. You don't want them playing video games when they're supposed to be doing their homework. There's so many things that we have to say no to set the tone, to set the boundaries, okay, based on the values that we're trying to instill in them. And so you have to be firm with a no when it is necessary. Of course, you have to affirm them a lot so that when you say no, they know it's coming from a good place. Love upon the kids, okay? Love them. Let them know that they are uncharacteristically loved. Let them know that your love for them is not defined by what they do or do not do. So that when you say no to an ask, okay, they know it's coming from a place of love. They know it's because you're being protective of them. They know it's actually because you love them, okay? So two things. I just want to remind us, your no sets boundaries. Boundaries in terms of expectations. And I'll add a third thing. Your no also, disciplines them, okay? When you say no and you have to defer something, there's discipline involved in that. No, you can't have that now until you have finished your homework. You can't go out to play. That's a no that disciplines them to focus on the task in front of them because there's a benefit at the end. So it builds character, it helps to discipline them, and it is protective for them. Okay? So think about it. When your kids ask you for anything or about something, saying no is not being a bad mom. You say no because you're shaping them. You say no because you're instilling discipline. And you say no because you're protecting them. But like I said, love them. Affirm them a lot so that when you say no, they know it's coming from a place of love. Those are my thoughts for us today. Be blessed. Amen.